Hello everybody, welcome to this video webinar where we will be covering the webcams, notes and documents. I hope everybody is staying safe during these strange times. It's great to stay at home or wherever you are and learn more about Vista Data Vision. So as I said, we will be covering notes, how to add notes, filter notes, the access control, how that works with a note, and how to search for specific notes. The documents, we will create some different folders, we will upload documents, and we'll see again how the access control works. With the webcam, we have a couple of webcams that we are going to take a look at. We are going to use the filter, create a slideshow with webcams. Again, how the access control works with the webcams, how to add comments, and how the webcam integrates into other features inside Vista Data Vision. So let's get started. Just going to log in here with my user. My user has limited access, but I have access to the notes, documents, dashboard, and webcams that we're going to look at today. So we're going to start off with the notes. So let's go ahead and create a new note. We simply click the plus icon. We can expand our menu a little bit. And first up, we need to select a specific site that is connected to. If the note is connected to a specific sensor, you can then connect it to that specific sensor. If not, it's just connected to the site in general. The note type is used to filter the note. It can just be a general note or a maintenance note. And then you select the time for the note. If the note is over a specific time period, you can add a start date and an end date for the note. You type in your heading and then you simply type in your note. You can then upload a picture connected to the note. And you can let the system resize it if it's a big picture. So I'm just going to do that. So now we have our note, we have our start and end date, we have the site name, we have the sensor variable, the battery, we have our header, our content, our picture, and the user that added the note. So very simple, very quick to add new notes. However, if you want to filter the notes, we can simply click the three-dotted button here. We can filter it by the owner, by the site, by the note type, by the user that added the note. We can change the order, or we can even search. So it's going to search for text in the heading and in the content. You can also just show notes that have pictures. So can just here quickly select my site. If I click filter, then I can only see notes from this specific site. And I can here type in battery as I'm looking for the word battery. And you can see I have filtered out, I have two notes connected to this specific site with the wording battery in it. All right, let's take a look at the access control for the notes. You can see I have a plus button so I can create notes. I can also click here and edit and delete notes. So if we take a look at the user setup, we scroll a little bit down here and we find our notes. There are four options for the notes, same as for the documents. We have no access, meaning we don't see the notes in the menu. We have a view option, meaning we can view all notes that we have access to. Edit means that we can view notes, we can create notes, we can edit and delete our own notes, but we cannot edit or delete notes added by other users. And if we select admin, that means that we have full control over the notes. We can edit and delete any note that we have access to. So let's take a look at one specific user called Project A. That user has access to two owners, Project A and Demo Weather. He has a view access to the notes. I'm simply going to click Update. And if we log in as our Project A user, we click the notes, then this specific user has only access to the notes that are belonging to these two owners. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the documents. If you click the document button in the menu, you will see all folders and all documents that you have access to. This specific user has access to multiple projects, and we can see all folders and files connected to all of these projects. You can click on specific folders. For example, here Project A and Project B, it will expand, so we have photos and report folders. I can add as many folders as I want to. I can choose my hierarchy. So if I click here Project A, I can click here plus to create a new folder, and I could type in here manuals, click save, so now I have a new folder for my manuals. I can here edit each folder. I can also delete my folder. To add a new document, you can simply click here the add button. You choose your file. I'm simply going to upload a picture. You choose your directory. The default directory to start with is the directory that you have already chosen before you click the plus button. However, you can also change that here and go into Photos. You can type a description and you click Save. So now you have two pictures here in your Photos folder, and you can see the description that I typed in is shown here. You can edit the document to change the description and so on. You can also delete the document. So it is very simple to use. It is great to upload the reports, so monthly reports, weekly or yearly reports, just to give access to colleagues and also to clients. So even though you're sending the report, it's also just good to have access to the documents through Vista Data Vision, so everybody have a shared access to them. So let's take a look at the access control for the documents as well. I'm going to locate one specific user called Project B simply. Under Documents, you have the same options as for the notes. You have no access, meaning you won't see the notes, you won't see the documents in the menu. View, meaning you will only be viewing documents. That's great for clients, for example, that they are just viewing documents that you have uploaded. Edit means that you can upload document and edit and delete your own, and admin can edit and delete everything. So I'm going to have this specific user simply as view. He has access to Project B. I will click Update. I will switch here quickly to a different browser, and I will log in as Project B and with my password. If I click Documents, this specific user doesn't have access to all of the folders as I did. My main user, but he has access to only folders that have this access to the specific owner that this user has access to. So you can be sure when you're creating multiple folders, you have all of your hierarchy ready, that users will only see documents that they are supposed to see. So for example, you can also see that this specific user is only a view user, so he does not see the edit button nor the delete button here. But he has, for example, access to the March report, and he can download it to his computer. So here is the March report generated in Vista Data Vision. Let's go ahead and take a look at the webcams at the end here. So to start off with, you can upload multiple webcams into your VDV system. There are two options to integrate webcams into this data vision. Either you have a live feed of your webcam, or the webcam is sending pictures, typically just to an FTP directory, and Vista Data Vision is grabbing the picture, inputting into the database. The webcam is, as everything else, controlled by the user access. So you have a webcam and you connect it to a specific owner. So users that have access to webcam will only see webcams that they have access to. So here I have access to 3 webcams. One thing to point out, when you click the webcam and the menu slides out, here you will see all of your webcams, and the picture that is shown is the latest picture. So you can easily see an overview of all of your webcams. But I'm going just to click here, Project A webcam. This project is uploading picture every 30 minutes to an FTP directory. And you can see we just have access to all of our latest pictures. You can here simply go through all of your pictures. However, there are multiple ways to view and display the pictures. If you click the three dot button up there, you can, first off, you can choose a specific time stamp that you want to look at. So if you want to look at February 1st, you can click that and you will then see pictures starting from February 1st. You can choose to display only pictures with comment. I'm going to leave that for now. You can decide if you want just to view them large or to have them as a grid view. The filter is quite interesting. You can use the filter to display a picture only that was taken during a specific time period. So if you want to look at pictures that were taking 10 minutes until noon, until like 10 minutes past, you only have 1, 2, 3 pictures per day. So you can actually browse through the pictures showing 1, 2 pictures every day during exactly the same time period. I'm going to quickly refresh here. The other option is the slideshow. I'm going to activate the slideshow. The slideshow allows you to select a time period and play all of the pictures that you have access to as a slideshow. If you're using the filter to look at specific time periods of the day, the filter will be applied to the slideshow. So I'm going to select here January 1st until today. And then I'm going to change the delay to 0.2 seconds, so it's a delay between pictures. I will click play. This data vision will grab all of the pictures and then it's going to play them all. So this is just a great way to visualize the whole project, getting a live feedback from the site. I'm going to pause this real quickly. But the webcams can be integrated into Vista Data Vision in multiple ways. You can integrate them into a dashboard, RealTime Display, or a GIS. So let's start with a dashboard. I'll have here one dashboard. I have just a couple of graphs on my dashboard. I can simply add a new component here that is going to be my web camera. So I'll simply choose the webcam, and here I can choose which webcams I want to include in my dashboard. So here I have one webcam. I can also have just another webcam from project B. So you can actually have multiple webcams in the same dashboard. And the webcam on the dashboard will always be showing the latest picture that is available in the database. So next time when you're looking at the dashboard, you can see now we have 2 cameras showing the latest pictures. Next up would be to take a look at the real-time display. So if you added one real-time display here, we have a lot of information on our real-time display. I will click simply Photos. And under the photos, you can either upload static pictures or you can upload a webcam. So I'll simply click the plus to add a new webcam. You choose your webcam. You choose if you want to have it embedded, meaning the webcam will just display the whole picture on the real-time display. But I'm going to have an icon with on-click pop-up. Project C webcam. And then you can choose your icon. I'm simply going to have here medium icon. I will then add my webcam here. And now you can see I have one icon for this specific webcam. And I could even add a different webcam. Like that. So you can have multiple webcams in a single real-time display. So when you take a look at the when you take a look at the real-time display here, you can click on the icon and it will take you to the webcam. The third option, as I said, is to integrate them into a GIS map. So if I open up my setup and go to my GIS, I will open up here one GIS map. I simply click my markers. Under the markers, I can add variable, dashboard, displacement graph, real-time display, webcam. I'll simply choose my webcam. And then again, I have my 3 webcams. I'm simply going to add here my Project C webcam. I can change my icon. And I'm going to locate my webcam approximately here. I'll simply click save and save. And when I go and take a look at my GIS map, I have here one marker located in Reykjavik, Iceland. And if I click on it, it will just show the latest picture that I have for this specific webcam. Same as for the dashboard and the real-time display, you can have one webcam or multiple webcams in a single GIS map. If you go on and take a look at the webcam again, is that when you click a picture, you have this comment button here. So you can at any time type a comment to a specific picture. Sunny day, everything is okay. So now I have here one comment connected to my photo. And as I said, each comment is just connected to one specific picture. And then you can use the filter to only filter out pictures that have comments. So let's take a look at the access control for the webcams. You have 2 options here under features. One is simply called webcam. If the users have access to this, then they will see all webcams that are connected to owners that they have access to. And the webcam comments, if they have access to it, then they can actually add new comments. Quite straightforward. So here is one specific user called Project A. I'm going to click Update. And I will simply log in as this specific user. And if we click the webcam, you can see this user that has only access to the Project A owner will only see webcams that have that specific owner. So I, as an admin, have access to all 3 projects. I will see all 3 cameras, but they will only see camera for Project A. All right, let's summarize this. So these 3 items, the notes, the documents, and webcam, are super easy to use features inside Vista Data Vision. They are to give better insight into project for colleagues and client. You get visual confirmation on site. You can upload the reports so the users, the colleagues, or the client have easy access to it. And the notes is just a great way to remember what happened yesterday. So it is very common that you simply forget what you were doing, why you're missing data, why the graph is looking strange, what happened. Simply go in, type a quick note, and then you, your colleagues and client will be happy that in a couple of months' time you will have all of the notes about what was happening in your projects. It only takes a couple of minutes or seconds to create the notes, the documents, and add the new webcam. And then after that, you will just have a better insight into the project. If you have any further questions, send us an email to our support at vistadatavision.com. We can set up a dedicated session with you and your teammates, or if you have just general questions. One thing I want to point out here at the end is simply to follow us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is simply youtube.com/vistadatavision, and there we are publishing all of our videos from these webinars and so on. I hope this webinar was useful for you and you learned something new that you can take into Vistadatavision for your current project or future project. Thank you and have a great day.